Greetings, dear Cancer. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot. And today we're going to take a look at your Leo themed tarot reading for Leo season. This is going to be timed July 22nd to August 22nd. And of course, it might bleed into Virgo season because Leo season is that powerful. But let's see, Cancer, what's happening for you, all right, during this season. So we are going to be using the Zodiac Tarot to pull your messages. And then we're going to get one card of advice from the Eternal Crystals Oracle for you, all right? So let's first set the intention. I've got your cards right here. This is for the sign of Cancer. If you have Cancer and it is in your sun, your moon, or your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading may resonate with you in some capacity and that you're able to receive these messages and apply them to your own life, always and only for your highest good. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, my dear Cancers. All right, so our first thing that we're looking at is looking at the theme of Leo season for you, dear Cancer. You are the last sign that I am filming right now, so my apologies. I'm getting this out a little bit late, but I'm hoping that these energies are something that are current, that you're actually going through right now, or that you have been. So I hope you can get some meaning and some resonance from this, okay? If it applies to you. All right, so what is the theme of Leo season for our Cancers? Okay, you got the High Priestess. You are very mentally active and intuitively active around this period of time, right? That High Priestess is just like, I knew that was happening. It's like having a dream that your man cheating on you and you're just like, and then you see the text later and you're like, I dreamed about this, right? That's that meaning of the High Priestess. The High Priestess is just like this inner knowing, all right? But let's see what this is in regards to. What is this in regards to for our Cancer? You've got the Hermit. That is wisdom. Sometimes it can mean isolation. Okay, and then you've got the Six of Cups. Interesting. So Cancer, I feel there's something here. Some of you Cancers could be in a space where you're spending quite a lot of time alone. And maybe in this alone time, it's really been able to activate a lot of your intuitive senses here. Let's say, for example, like if you've had a busy couple of months, maybe the summer and the spring were super busy for you and you were around a lot of people, or maybe there was just like a lot of he said, she said things that were going on in your life. I'm feeling like you're taking some time during Leo season to really like quiet down, to just pipe it down a bit, okay? And to really get more in tune with yourself. And by you isolating yourself from the crowd, you're really being able to highlight or accentuate your intuitive knowledge, okay? And it could have something to do with someone in your past, okay? Because you got the Six of Cups here. Now, the Six of Cups does talk about children. So this could have something to do with a child or children in some way. But if not, it could have to do with the past. It could have to do with maybe there's a certain event like nostalgia that you're kind of thinking about. And there's something intuitively where you're like, aha, like you're having an aha moment, okay? It could also be maybe there's like gifts involved here, because that you see how like the adult is passing this on to the child. So it could have something to do about like what you intuitively believe is the right thing to give a youth. Now, like I said, if it's not that, it definitely has something to do with your past, okay? So there could be something that becomes very confirmed about things that have happened, right? But it's only something that you've come to, that's come to fruition for you via isolation. Like you've had to isolate, you've had to quiet the noise and to pay attention to like what is actually real, okay? For you. So let's say our next card is looking at how to express yourself. So keeping in mind that Leo season is very expressive, right? It collectively wants us to show off in some way and show that side of ourselves. And I know Cancer, that might not be you, But some of you, because it is your neighboring sign, it's very possible you probably have Leo in one of your planets here in your birth chart. But how can Cancer express themselves during Leo season? Can you or have you been doing? If you got the Five of Swords, you're definitely speaking up for yourself, okay? You're not allowing nobody to talk no shit to you right now, Cancer, okay? You because it could be because your intuition is so on point this at this time. I do feel that maybe has something to do with a partnership or a partner. No, it doesn't have to be a lover per se, but it could be a friend, maybe someone that you have a partnership with, a business with, a collaboration with, okay? You've got the King of Cups. Maybe it is a relationship. And you've got the Three of Swords. What is going on, Cancer? Cancer, I feel, okay, this is coming up in how to express yourself. Now, I feel perhaps I feel like for this is for my Cancers who are in a partnership or a relationship right now. I do feel you are trying to be the mature person in this. You're trying to activate your, just like your heart chakra and showing love and nurturing to your partner right now. But I do feel like there's some conflict here. There's things that you want to get off your chest that you don't feel great about. It could even be in a situation where the two of you are bickering and complaining and just like the tension is there and it's just not easy to really have a meaningful conversation. But I feel like there's something here with this Three of Swords of there's some heartbreak here, maybe a bit of loss, and like you feel like a little bit depressed in this connection. Okay. You feel a little depressed in the connection, but you're also showing up. So it's also very odd because this to me is showing that it's not that you don't want to be in it. It's just that it's not serving you well on an emotional, this connection that you have is not serving you well emotionally. You're doing the work, you're doing what you need to do, but maybe even if it's not you bickering, it could be an internal dialogue, but just like, I want to have this conversation with my person. I want to have this conversation with my person, but like you're maybe you're not doing it. And so expressing yourself is just like telling your person, no matter how much conflict that you are in or how much you think is going to hurt their feelings, you just get it off your chest. Okay. I think that's going to be the best for you. So maybe some of you Cancers have done that. You've had these important, difficult conversations with your partners, but I'm thinking that a lot of you have not. Okay. All right. So, what needs to be upgraded? Because Leo season, this is also Leo themed, Leo season, and Leo energy is all about the best of something, right? It's very extravagant in nature. So it's a really great time for looking at things in your life that just like, you're like, I can do better. I like, why am I accepting this when I can have something else? Okay. So let's see something that you're thinking about upgrading, or what things can be upgraded in your life, Cancer. Could be this relationship. Like you ain't really getting along with this person. But what does Cancer need to? Okay, you need to maybe perhaps a new opportunity. Maybe there are opportunities. Maybe you're not looking for them, but there's something about here where you're selling yourself a little short. Okay, there's an opportunity here. Perhaps you can have more prestige, more money, more something, right? But that Ace of Pentacles absolutely wants you to look for new jobs, new promotions, investments, new income, new revenues of income. Okay, it could be very favorable for you. So that needs an upgrade, but let's clarify that. That's too many cards. Okay, you've got the Nine of Wands. I feel that you are in perhaps a cycle right now. Let's go do one more though. You feel burdened about the company that you keep. Okay, you do. You do, Cancer. You feel burdened by them because this Three of Cups came out. So like the company you keep could be this relationship that we saw here. Okay. Yeah, could be the relationship that we've seen here. But this Three of Cups came out, and then you have this Nine of Wands. So there's something here about you just feeling like a little bit overextended or exhausted and perhaps even super burdened about just persisting in this and like wondering and waiting for when the reward is. Okay. And I don't want that for you, Cancer. I want you to have everything. I want your life to be comfortable. I want that for you. What do you want for you? Do you want to deal with substandard partnerships? Do you want to deal with a substandard job? Do you want to deal with substandard relationships with family and friends? Okay. Because there's something here about you needing to upgrade the opportunities that are available for you. I feel like they're out there and you're just not reaching out and getting them. And maybe there's something here about like you being able to get that through going out, through being more social. Because there is something here about like you have been isolating. You're not really taking advantage of social opportunities around you. And maybe that's something that you need to seek out because it's not happening here. I don't know. I feel like I'm just giving you like a butt whooping, Cancer. I don't really like that. So let's go to actions. What are some actions that you can take this Leo season, Cancer? No, I am leading up to that. Show me actions that Cancer can take. That was the Nine of Swords that came out. I put it back in. I didn't feel like it was right. Came out a little prematurely. So if it comes out again, we're gonna take it. Actions to take, Cancer. You got the Death card. There's something in your life that needs to die. It needs to be transferred. There's something in your life that needs to transform, okay? And maybe you need to get rid of it. Maybe it needs to be eliminated. And I really, truly believe it's a person in your life that you need to just dump. You need to get rid of it. I don't know if this is a lover, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, friend, okay? But the Death card definitely indicates a transformation really needs to happen. Maybe that can happen with a conversation. Maybe there are things that can change. It feels like there's a salvageable moment here, but I'm like, obviously it's going to be different for every person. Okay, so you definitely need to end something, Cancer. I see that. You need to end it. You got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Now, whatever this is, you need to work on your home space as well. Queen of Pentacles wants you to make sure that like wherever you're living, that you're being very pragmatic about your lifestyle, okay? That you're not overextending yourself, that you're not overspending, and that things in your home are in an orderly way, okay? Knight of Swords. Your ideas are great. Go towards them. Act towards the ideas that you have. And then you've got the Seven of Swords. You know what, Cancer? I never really say this, but when it comes out in a reading like this, think about yourself first. Think about yourself first. What do you need to do to make yourself comfortable, to make yourself not stressed, to make yourself feel like you're not overburdened? What do you need to do? This Seven of Swords wants you to be a very strategic thinker. And you might feel like you're being deceitful. You might feel like you're cheating, but it really wants you to really just take a look at what's happening in your own life and what needs to go. Are you self-sabotaging by keeping certain people in your life? That's a question that you need to ask yourself. That's what tarot has to say for you, Cancer. Think about those. Think about all of this. Let's get a message from the Eternal Crystals Oracle. Let's get a message for our beautiful Cancers for the Eternal Crystals Oracle. All right. Now, a valuable crystal for you is Angelite. Okay. Angelite wants you, it activates your throat chakra. It wants you to speak. Wants you to speak what you are thinking because it activates your throat and your crown chakra, which is up here. This is where our thoughts come from. Align these two. Allow it to come in. We understand and we say. Okay? Let me read this for you. And I'm going to let y'all go live y'all lives. Okay? Here we go. You have been drawn to Angelite because the angels want you to know that they love and would like to communicate with you on a more regular basis. Your angel sends you messages and signs to let you know that they are with you. Look out for these signs. You may find a white feather or a coin with a significant year on it, or you may see a bird, butterfly, or a dragonfly, which hovers near you or tries to get your attention. Know that you're not alone. The angels in the universe will provide all that you need. All you need to do is ask and have faith. Talk to your angels by asking and praying for whatever it is that your heart desires. It is easy to talk to your angels. You do not need to speak out loud. You can talk to your angels in your mind at any time, in any place. Angelite is also a crystal for communication. It helps you to speak your truth. If you have something important to say to your angels can help you communicate the right words with love and compassion. All right. Dear Cancers, those are the messages I have for you. If this message resonated with you, please do comment, like, and subscribe for additional content. I love you, Cancer, and I hope you have a blessed rest of your Leo season, the 2 days that are left in it. And consider, if this really resonated with you, do consider booking me for personal reading. I do offer those. You can find more information to the services I provide in the link in the description of this video. Bye, Cancer.